Hi, servant. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, well, it's afternoon, almost here. So I'm only going to make this a really, 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 really quick little live. What's up, Tran? So, um, just to address something respectfully to Audrey M. and speaking about the knowledge that she intended to post behind a comment that I put on my community board, and it's all good. It's interesting, very knowledgeable, but I just want to express my opinion about a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff that she was talking about, mainly immigration crisis, housing crisis being provided to immigrants and things of sort, right? Taxes, health. We have health crisis. We have homeless crisis. We have sexual abuse crisis. We have everything in the mud over here in the United States of America that you can think of, just like any other freaking country around the world, the other seven. The other six plus us seven, yeah. So, I say that to say this. I just want to express to you, Audrey, sincerely how I feel about what you said, because I can't let you go exempt to how I feel, not only when I speak it to you or I speak it to others. And it's going to go something like this. Everybody wants to have the knowledge about how things should work, when it should work, who should work it, where it should be done as far as the work, right? All of us are good at foreseeing things that needs changes to better this community or better that person, or so on and so forth. But what I do not, let me tell you what I do not. I don't pay attention much to anybody with the exceptional, phenomenal knowledge that they have, but ain't out there doing it. You can speak it, can become easy. Yes, because we teach ourselves that. But going out there and putting in the work, putting in the action, building you up a blueprint, a print, and do a change is gonna come event. I'll wait for you to do it. You go and buy and purchase up houses, and you go continue to stress yourself out about what taxes this is for this house, or the immigrant and the United States is providing houses for these people for free, and the reparation. I ain't never holding my breath on reparation. The world is an open world. It's a revolving door. There's my knowledge. I get in it as I'm supposed to do, and I get out of it what the hell I know how to get out of it. And I guarantee you, I got out of it. I'm getting what it is that I, work for, or what I feel is in the plan of God for me to have. All that stuff you're talking is also in that political field, right? It's all over there. It doesn't matter whether I'm going to take it here, and I know I'm sidetracking, right? If they take Fannie Willis off, or Trump off, or anybody else, I feel that every single politician is corrupted and crooked. Nobody in this entire world is going to have your mindset at their best interests at all. They all get up there, they speak on these polls and these panels, tell you what they're going to do that, and some of it gets done and some of it don't. But Audrey, I'm going to keep it real with you, girl. All that shit about these immigrants coming over here. See, I look at that two ways. I actually do. See, United States, They gave it to us. When I'm talking about us, I'm generalizing the public. I'm talking about us humans, right? You have some that just don't want to go get it. You have some that don't know how to get it. It's too late for some of them. Some of them didn't want, some of them just don't want to be involved with it. Just want to live just normal life, right? Some of us manipulate the system. We have, you're pulling the statistics on what the taxes, or this may be in Chicago, and how, the government will only allow, the black Americans, or the Americans, I guess, as you say, a certain percent to rebuild houses and this or that. And I find that just a little bit true. See, numbers can lie. Just like how they down there trying to screw that, this is my opinion, that Fannie Willis, right? They can't find, they can't find the money. But yet then they want to define and depict and dictate what they think the conflict of interest is, according to the ethic values in the policy, right? That, you can't date. You can't do this. And she was supposed to expose her entire bedroom life to people that just wants to be nosy. And at the end of the day, ain't nothing that they really can do about it. It's the woman's personal life. But that's here, near, or there. I'm just trying to point out a lot of POIs to you. Some of it matters, and what don't matter, man, you gotta let that shit fly. Because under one nation, it is a God. And at the same time, I get it. These people coming in here, getting this free that and free that. But guess what? We got WIC programs. We pull the stats on how many pregnant females by age or whatever that is residing in this United States, and look how much free milk that they done gave away. Milk is expensive. Look how much daycare they provide to some of these people over here who are low income housing. Some of them can't go to work because they have multiple babies after babies or whatever, or they deal with some type of health issues. So it's a torn situation. But now it's, I don't give a damn if they let them in here or not. I'm gonna be flat out truthful with you here, because I do believe with one nation under God. God created them as well. They are humans as well. They gotta eat. They gotta live. They got to do all that stuff. But in order for them to not take over, and I get it, illegal immigrants, I get all of that shit. But your fight, about this housing and stuff, okay, you know the knowledge of it. But now get up off of your behind and go down there to the Capitol and start getting your name on ballots or whatever, and start running for whatever position that you want to run for, and go out there and make the change. Knowledge comes with work, action, change it, not just talking about it. Because that's how I look at a whole bunch of politicians up there on these goddamn stands in these office filibusters. It's all about the money. It's all about the greed. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So I respectfully, like I say, I get what you're saying. And kudos to you. But until I see Audrey on a freaking ballot making a change, and that change is overcoming what's good for the United States of American people, I really don't even be wanting to hear that shit, Audrey. I gotta keep that shit real with you. Because at the end of the day, I am also led to believe that, yes, you do a lot of reading, you are very vocal with getting yourself involved. However, where's your action at? I think that you're just getting up, going right back to work, and coming back home and doing your daily routine just to get through the whole day as well. Everybody want to fix this and everybody want to fix that. Do you know? I know you know that half of the majority, there's about 60-70% right now, the United States of America lives on welfare. So to me, when I think about these immigrants coming in, and yes, I read your stuff where they give them this free and they're giving them this money to start off and to survive on. But in the long run, if they're in the United States of America, they're putting that money back into the economy. The government getting it right back. They're getting it right back. So just because, and you said think be above the surface level. Well, I'm going to think above the surface level for you, for what I believe. Give them the money. Let them in. They're going to get it back. Eventually, after 11, what is it? I think it's, I don't know if the time frame moved on it, 7, 10 years, they got to take the test. Most of them are just not going to reside over here, illegal immigrants, for the rest of their lives. They're going to have to take the test and become a United States citizen. At some point, how do I know that? Because there was 3 of them right up in here that I work with, and they had to take the test. They had to take the test. One of them is still working on getting his wife over here. She's got to take the test. She's got to pass the test. Eventually, she will be over here. One thing that I do not do is stop and go, around and say what should be what under God's will. I'm not going to do that, because God created every living breath that is breathing out here in this world. But when they do give them money and they do let them in, I'm looking for they going to put it back. They going to go buy American cars or whatever, foreign or whatever, cars that was over here. They going to go to the grocery stores. They may shop within their own culture. That's a fact. But still, wherever they shopping at, Melio's or wherever, them people got to pay the taxes. Those taxes are going back into this. That I don't truly believe, and this is my opinion, even with Willis, Fannie Willis going through what she's going through. She ain't the first one and she ain't the second one. The game is about not getting caught. I don't think that she got caught. I'm sitting here looking at politicians that's down there prosecuting this woman and this man on a whole freaking basis of a sex life. They can't find the money, and they using conflict of interest because they chose to spend cash. I was sitting over here asking myself, Audrey, well, when are they going to talk about their annual pay? Because they do get a paycheck, right? They do get paid for the services that they have done. Where is that money at? Nobody talked about their funds that away. So, and I'm thinking, okay, they can't find the money? Well, if you can't find the money, then why are we here? Because we're supposed to be here listening and understanding that you guys brought these people up here, and another man on a witness that these people have been stealing money from taxpayers. But yet then they're running a story based on 90% of whether if these people started dating in some 2019 and 18 and 20. Like, who the fuck wants to know about their goddamn sex life? And then to top it off though, Audrey, I'm sitting here now just finding out that the husband and the wife is Mr. and Mrs. Merch. If you ask me, that whole Trump political side over there, them attorneys, is all a goddamn conflict of interest, because there's no freaking way that they are down there sent in up under the Trump administration to fight for Trump, but yet they're trying to persecute someone clearly which shows a vengeance to me. Clearly which shows vindictive to me. It should have been none of them on that case questioning any of those people, Fannie or Anton or Wade or nobody. That's a conflict of interest to me. To me. I'm talking about, I'm just responding to Audrey M right now, because I did a post and she came back with her reply responding and on immigration and the taxation and how they getting these things for free and the housing, and you can we can go over and buy the house for $600 and then flip it or sell it to the immigrant for $300,000. And I have a problem with that perspective. I have a problem with anybody telling me some shit that could be done, but they have not done it. I have a problem. When you show me that it can be done, then goddamn it, I might be able to stand behind. See, but I don't stand behind. I don't listen to all this filler gasper ass shit that people say, right? But ain't doing nothing. I'm like, okay. She types, well, knowledge. Knowledge is powerful, but it ain't that damn powerful if you don't provide the action and the work behind it to complete something with it. Talking about it, and that's what all these politicians do. Talk, 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 talk. That's all they do. Some of them I listen to, and a whole lot of them, man, shit go out my damn left ear. As long as the world is open and I got breath in it, I'm just going to get up and just go on and do it. I'm not interested in buying up no property to sell to no goddamn immigrant. That's not in my plan of my life right now. So Audrey is going to have to build her some type of correlation, go get her a group of goddamn people, have all of them take their $600 and go down there and buy up the fucking houses and then sell them to the goddamn immigrant and flip you. Go do you a flipper. Go do you a flipper. And I understand that she was just putting some knowledge out there about what was going on. And don't get me wrong. I understand that. But man, I don't be wanting to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Ain't nobody got get up off of your ass. So that way, now you can get your name publicized all in the newspaper, you the shit, then you can run in a political campaign for something. I don't know, the Senate, the mayor, and basically, I don't give a fuck. You know, but it's crazy. I'm not affected by what immigrations come over here and do. Yes, at the end of the day, we're still going to pay taxes. The food is still going to fluctuate. The gas is still going to fluctuate. Everything. The stock market is still going to go up and down. Ain't none of that shit going to change. We're still going to have welfare. We're still going to have WIC program. We're still going to have free grants for people to go to school. They're not taking, to me, they're not taking much of anything from American citizens over here. I just don't see it. Especially when I'm traveling, I'm looking, I'm seeing everybody still out just doing life. Gas stations are packed. Sam's Club gas station wrapped around the corner. Everybody still works, still can afford whatever and anything. It's just a bunch of filibuster ass crap to keep everybody opinionated in a recycled turmoil. It's this, and this, and this. Now I got to go. And at the end of the day, I don't see it with Fannie Willis and Wade. They got 90% talking about a freaking goddamn relationship shit and 10% of where the money at? Why come all those witnesses on the stand? Why is it not in the text messages talking about them and stealing the money and how much money it was? Oh, because they can't find it. And because that woman said, yes, we paid cash. Let's flip the story now. They hid it. At the end of the day, I'm still trying to get better, you guys, before I'm able to come on and sit for a while, because I still lose a lot of energy, but I'm getting better. I got to preserve my energy. Love y'all. Y'all have a good day. What you say, perspective? You say there's a parable in the Bible that fits this perfectly. What is it, babe? It's about workers on a vineyard. You got to send it to me, perspective, please, because I think that I need that now. And normally I don't ask for things. I try to humble it all by myself. But I think I can use that today, love. I think I can use that. Take what is yours and go your way. I wish to give you this last man the same as to you. It is not lawful for me to do what I wish my own things, or is your eye evil because I am good? Thank you. Thank you. Now I got to go back and screenshot it and say that so I can read it a couple of times today, honey. I appreciate that. But it's always somebody that always think that they have the answers to a situation or everything. And I have to say, I don't find that factual, because reparation fighting has been going on since what? The early 1900s? Since what? Martin Luther King made a stance. He said, we shall overcome. That didn't work. You got killings every freaking day in this world. We want to talk about don't let the immigrants in and don't do this and they're going to take over that. But yet then, Audra M, we can't even get it right over here our damn self. So what does it matter? What does it matter? Keeping them out still ain't going to fix the United States of America. United States of America financially is broken. Systematically, it's broken. Culturally, it's broken. It's corrupt, and it's full of scammers everywhere. Everywhere. How I sat up there and listened to how they talked about Fannie Willis, and I'm sitting here and saying to myself, well, isn't this some contradicting, conflicting ass shit? All the stuff that I done read and heard about what a Trump done did. Trump done had an affairs. Trump married somebody young. Trump married. What the fuck is going on? It's like the pot calling the kettle black. Hey, I just said, hey, sweetheart. It's like the pot calling the kettle black just because somebody is on a stand. We gonna do all of your dirt. What? Now, I suppose when Trump do go to trial, that he also be ready to get hit with the same questions that he done sent his bulldogs out there to hit them people with. That man had no clue that woman, Miss Murch, was going to be sharing freaking text messages. And then I'm sitting here I so happen to click on the other new link, right? What is this? New information come out. Another witness is coming out to testify. She ain't coming out to testify where the money at. She coming out to testify how long was Wade's stroke up in somebody else. And Wade ain't going to be the last one that was married with a side chick. But because they have a stance as far as a leading prosecutor and a DA, oh my God, let's send them to hell. You think the immigrants, we already over here messed up, Audrey. It's messed up. But I appreciate your comment, and respectfully, I respond to your comment. I ain't interested in no $600 property to sell to no damn body. Because if I was, I'd have been done it. So it's not my interest. Sounds like it would be something that you would be interested in. So build your correlation. Get all of your people, every last one of your family members over there, brother, sister, uncle, daddy, grandmama, get all y'all $600 a piece. And go on over there and buy up all the goddamn houses and sell it to the goddamn immigrants, because you the one with the plan. You now follow through on your plan. Make the shit happen, Captain. They say don't talk about it, be about it. And so like I say, you knowledgeable, but does it really make sense to be looking up all of this shit to build up a turmoil and discussions that you ain't finna do shit about? That's all I'm saying. You ain't finna do shit about it. We just gonna talk about it. We just gonna talk about it. Gotta be freaking tired of talking about it all the damn time. So I wait, Audrey, and as soon as you do one, buy you a house for $600, go flip it to an immigrant for $300,000, and I'm gonna salute you. Job well done. And then keep buying them. I don't have a problem with goddamn immigration. And I think that's because I look under the umbrella of one nation under God. Yeah, they may be receiving this for free and receiving that for free. But the United States of America been giving away free shit to Americans since I've been born. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Everything. You count up how much money that they are giving away on these goddamn food share cards. How much do you think that they're giving away? And you think that the United States are not supposed to fall possibly into a deficiency? They giving away oodles of money over here to Americans. Yeah, they are. So if letting an immigrant come in and say, oh, we going to give you this for free and you going to get this for free, I be damn give it to them, because you know what? They ain't going back home to spend it. They going to spend it right back over here in the United States. They going to get a car. Yeah, they going to have babies. They got to pay the hospital. They going to pay, they going to circulate the goddamn money. Pretty much. Pretty much, you got all these abandoned ass houses and this or that. Name a community. Some of them do. Come together and build it up and put your homeless peoples in there. You'd be surprised. And I have to tell you this, though, Audra, because over on where my mom is at, there's 3 of them that done moved in. 3. They bought the houses over there. And when I tell you, but by them people buying their houses over there, do you know that block looks so much freaking better? They done put so much money into this housing, and to be honest with you, 2 of them work construction. Speak to them and talk to them all day. So just because they're saying immigrants doesn't mean that they have to be horrible people. They don't have to be horrible people. They don't. We're making it out to be horrible because they're brainwashing you and probably others. Oh my God. Guess what? Go do your stats on how many Americans die off in a year. What's your range number in that? So if we're losing almost 2 million a year in death, then they're losing money. So guess what? Bring about, 1 million on in. That'll compensate for that. But I know that to think above the surface level, the surface levels does not require you to develop hatred in our hearts. We can work it. It'll work out together. But you best to believe all of numbers is tapered. I don't give a damn who they are. They all tapered. Ain't nobody in politician is writing accurate freaking numbers nowhere. They all gonna get them a share and a piece of the pie. They all gonna live just as up there with caviar and steaks and every damn thing else. Sure is, until they get caught. Until they get caught. And that's just the way the freaking game goes. But you either want in or you want out. And I promise you, Audrey, I want out. I ain't got nothing I don't want in it. I don't want to know much about it. I ain't educating myself on it. I'm keeping my mind free and getting what the hell I can get out of it in my own freaking lane. I don't have a problem paying my taxes. I don't have a problem paying my mortgage. I don't have a problem paying none of that shit because I made my way. I made my pavement. I know how the world is. You just got to either be one or the other, a doer or a goddamn don't, regardless of what the hell is going around in it. So until you getting your butt out there to fix it, I guess all you gonna have to do is just keep talking. And salute to you, girl. Y'all have a good day.